The placental connection beneath your belly is gone, leaving a fresh umbilical scar as cold salt water floods across your gills for the first time. You are born nearly 2 feet long, with working teeth in front, and replacements already waiting behind them, yet your entire body is still small enough to vanish inside an adult shark's mouth. There is no cry, no first breath, no moment to lie still beside your mother. Your tail starts moving because water must cross your gills now. The female that carried you into this shallow bay turns away. She will not bring food back. She will not show you where to hide. Among sandbar sharks, birth is not the beginning of childhood. It is the end of protection. Here is the rule of your life. Keep water moving, keep food coming, and never let anything hold you still. You are born almost complete because helpless shark pups do not remain helpless for long. A mammal can borrow warmth, milk, and time from a parent. You receive a fading reserve of energy, a healing scar beneath your body, and a nursery made of muddy water. Nursery sounds gentle. This one has no walls. The coastal shallows are warm and crowded with crabs, shrimp, and small fish. Their shallow bottom can discourage larger sharks that need more room to maneuver. Females of some coastal shark species return to bays and estuaries because the odds for their young are slightly better here. Slightly. The water is clouded with silt, but sight is only one way the world enters you. A fish snaps its tail somewhere ahead. Pressure touches the sensory line along your body. Beneath the sand, a crab contracts a muscle. Jelly-filled pores under your snout detect the faint electrical field that movement produces. The bottom is speaking in signals too small for human skin to notice. To you, they are dinner. You lower your head, sweep left, sweep right. There. You strike. Your jaws close on shell. The crab jerks backward. Sand grinds between your teeth. You twist too late, and the meal disappears into the mud while your own movement sends a bright pulse through the water. Your first hunt feeds nothing. It only announces that you are here. Young predators are not masters in smaller bodies. You must learn distance, timing, and force, while hunger charges for every mistake. Each failed lunge burns energy. Each panic turn creates vibrations that something larger can follow. Your senses are extraordinary. That sounds like an advantage, until you understand what else they reveal. A broad pressure wave enters the bay. Steady, heavy, controlled. Something large is cruising beyond the brown curtain of water. You move toward shore until sunlight touches your back. The pressure wave follows, then it slows as the bottom rises beneath the hunter. For now, your size saves you. The larger shark turns away. You keep moving. Hunger returns. Before the fear is gone. It always will. Your skeleton is cartilage rather than heavy bone, and a large oil-rich liver helps keep you from sinking. Your fins create lift as you move. These are elegant solutions. They are not free. You have no swim bladder holding you effortlessly in place. And as a sandbar shark, you depend heavily on forward motion to keep water passing across your gills. Water enters your mouth, crosses delicate gill surfaces, and carries oxygen into your blood. Stillness cannot become complete rest. Even calm costs energy. Researchers measuring juvenile sandbar sharks have found that routine swimming can consume a large share of their available metabolic capacity. Your normal life already spends resources another animal might save for emergencies. So, you hunt again. A buried crustacean sends a faint electrical disturbance through the mud. This time, you angle for the softer joint beneath its shell. Your teeth catch. The prey thrashes. You hold on. Its body breaks, and salt water fills with scent. You swallow quickly before another hunter reads the same message. The meal is small. It buys you a few more hours. Then summer settles over the bay. The surface warms. Prey becomes active. You begin learning the channels. One ridge holds crabs. One drop-off carries cooler current. One creek mouth concentrates fish when the tide turns. The chaos starts becoming a map. You follow scent, temperature, pressure, and perhaps subtle magnetic information your nervous system can detect without ever understanding. Then the water itself changes. Warm water carries less dissolved oxygen. After dark, algae and other organisms continue consuming oxygen even when sunlight stops replacing it. In quiet pockets near the bottom, the bay can become thin and breathless. You feel it first in your tail. The muscles contract, but the power is weaker. Your mouth opens wider. Your gills work faster. Water still passes across them, but each mouthful gives your blood less of what it needs. Your tail asks for more oxygen. Your blood returns with less. Your heart has nothing extra to give. Movement is breathing. Movement is also the problem. The harder you swim to escape, the faster you spend what remains. The channel is ahead, but distance is no longer measured in yards. It is measured in contractions your muscles may not finish. Studies of juvenile sandbar sharks suggest they can tolerate substantial warmth, but low oxygen can sharply reduce their performance. Under the wrong conditions, the nursery becomes a sealed room with the air slowly removed. You follow a cooler current toward the channel. The burn spreads from your tail into the muscles along your spine. Then a larger shark crosses the opening. Bad water has concentrated prey, predators, and exhausted young animals into the same narrow exit. The nursery has delivered you to the hunter. You cannot outrun it in open water. You turn toward a sandbar, barely covered by the tide. Your belly nearly touches bottom. The larger shark follows until the water becomes too shallow for its body. Its pressure wave swells behind you, then fades. You keep swimming until your muscles stop trembling. The worst part is still coming. A few days later, fish begin struggling ahead of you. Their vibrations are frantic. Their blood drifts through the water. Every sense you trust says injured prey is close. You approach. Your snout touches something with no smell, no heartbeat, and no place in the ocean. A filament brushes your gill. You turn hard. For 1 second, a loop slides behind your head. Your tail kicks. The mesh tightens, then slips free before it can catch. You burst away. Behind you, the fish continue struggling in a wall of nearly invisible net. This time, your senses save you. Later, they will not. The season changes. The bay cools. Prey shifts. The nursery becomes less useful, and older instructions begin pulling you southward or toward deeper water. Juvenile sandbar sharks can return to familiar nursery regions across multiple years, but the first migration means leaving the only geography you understand. You swim out of the bay. The bottom falls away. The shoreline fades into scent and memory. Waves become longer. Currents become colder. Hiding places disappear. You are larger now. The ocean grows faster. A predator can approach from below. A cold current can slow your muscles at the moment speed matters most. A missed meal can follow you for days instead of hours. You navigate through a world with no visible road. Temperature shifts against your skin. Current pulls along your body. Chemical traces drift across your nostrils. Perhaps magnetic cues help anchor the journey. None of them can tell you where every hook is. Days into the migration, hunger sharpens every signal. A school of fish flashes ahead. You accelerate. Your body is built for sustained motion, not endless sprinting. The chase empties what little reserve remains. Still, you close the distance. The school splits. Behind it, a piece of meat turns in the current. Its scent is rich. Easy. Wrong only in ways your senses were never designed to understand. Your lateral line detects no approaching predator. Your electroreceptors find no living muscles inside the bait. Your eyes see a meal that cannot flee. For once, all your extraordinary senses agree. They are all wrong. You bite. Steel punches through the corner of your jaw. The line snaps tight, and the ocean seems to grab your skull. You run. The hook turns deeper. You dive, but the line follows. You twist, but the swivel turns with you. Your tail drives harder, pulling water across your gills and oxygen into muscles that use it only to injure you more efficiently. This is the cruelest equation in your body. The adaptation that keeps you breathing keeps you fighting. The stronger you swim, the longer you resist. The longer you resist, the more completely you empty yourself. The line does not tire. You do. Light hardens overhead. Your dorsal fin breaks the surface. Then your head. Without water supporting the delicate structures of your gills, breathing begins to fail in a world full of oxygen. Hands seize your body. Perhaps the angler intends to release you. Perhaps regulations require it. Perhaps you are measured, tagged, and handled quickly by someone who understands what every second means. Or perhaps not. Your jaw pulses around the hook. Your muscles flood with the cost of the struggle. Your body twists, because twisting is the only answer it has left. The hook comes free. You hit the water. For a moment, you sink. Then your tail moves. Water crosses your gills. You swim slowly, your body trying to repair itself while remaining in motion. Capture stress does not vanish when the line goes slack. Sandbar sharks can be remarkably resilient, especially when released quickly and kept in the water, but resilience is not immunity. Your blood still carries the cost of the fight. Your jaw still carries the wound. The open ocean offers no place to lie down and recover. Healing must happen during motion. Shock must happen during motion. Survival must happen during motion. You continue through the night. There is no victory in reaching morning, only another body problem waiting to be solved. Years may pass before a sandbar shark becomes mature. Females grow slowly, produce relatively small litters, and in many populations do not reproduce every year. The species invests heavily in a few large, capable young instead of producing thousands and abandoning the outcome to chance. It works when the dangers are ordinary. It struggles when fishing pressure, damaged nurseries, warming water, and oxygen loss arrive together. A slow-growing animal cannot quickly replace bodies removed faster than generations can produce them. Everything about you works. None of it changes what is coming. Far behind you, another spring warms the bay. A pregnant female enters the shallows carrying pups attached through placental connections. Inside her, tails flex in darkness. Teeth form before they are needed. Small gills wait for water. One pup is pushed free. The connection beneath its belly ends. Cold salt water crosses its gills for the first time. The mother moves away. The pup begins swimming because movement and breathing arrive as the same command. Beneath the mud, a crab contracts a muscle. Farther out, something larger enters the channel. The nursery receives another body, perfectly equipped for a life that will spend every gift as quickly as it is given. And somewhere else, another body is being asked to pay an even stranger price.